small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 12, DeAndre Hunter. Starting at center, 7 feet 4 inches, number 7, Zach Edey. At guard, 6'5", number 0, Kobe White. Starting at point guard, standing 6'8", number 3, Josh Giddey. The other forward position, standing 6'11", number 8, MB. Your Chicago Bulls head coach is Billy Donovan. Make some noise for your Chicago Bulls.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's Edwards, and it's De Silva in at the 3. And for Chicago, Giddey is the 1, with White by his side at the 2. DeAndre Hunter is out there with MP, and it's Edey in at the center position. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, BA. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Now here's Giddey. Back to MP. And MP throws it down hard. Always an honor to be named an All-Star. This is the second appearance for MP.
And he's starting to make it a habit. I mean, that second selection is such a confidence booster. It helps MP believe that he is a star in this league. Look at the power of...
Oh, my goodness!
Wow! Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And it's the Sixers with the ball. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Oh, boy. Throughout the game, they got after it defensively and forced a lot of turnovers, too.
They prevented their opponent from ever getting into a comfort zone. They were just very disruptive.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Well, that's got to be an area of concern in this one. If they are able to dominate the boards again, it could be a repeat of the last meeting.
The rebound by Jackson. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Hunter. Jackson, the pass to Giddey. Back to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Well, it's smart that MP didn't settle for a layup. This young man hammered it down with confidence.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Legs.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
The speed, the agility. I don't know how you'd stop White there.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Edgecombe. And here's Edwards outside. That shot off the mark. The Bulls have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. And MP throws it down.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He came away with 34 points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Chicago going with a whole new group out there. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Minnesota, they're building some momentum right now. Making a switch here. MP's checked in. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the Sixers. Fontecchio outside. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. The three is up. Grimes' shot is off. Bulls leading by 5. Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 14 points for the game.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Sexton. 1 second left. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Chicago ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, we've got Jared McCain, Simone Fontecchio out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Edgecombe, and it's Sexton in at the point guard position. From downtown, and it's Chicago with a board. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Outside Grimes. 5 to shoot. Pass to Fontecchio. Vucevic with a steal. It's stolen. Down low. Here's Grimes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Tim, we've seen the offensive game of Quentin Grimes go through the roof.
Yeah, B.A., he is playing with major confidence right now. In high school and college, he was a lead guard, and that comfortability with the ball is evident.
Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Edgecombe. Back to Fontecchio. Outside Grimes. Off target from outside.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Josh Giddey's checked in for Dunn. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxi's checked in. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside McCain. Pass to Edgecombe. Lets it go from deep. And it's MP with a rebound.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
That's good from Giddey on the assist by Jackson. And the Bulls lead by 15.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Shot clock at 6. That shot wide open. Grimes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Oh, MP with the slam.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Here's McCain. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. For three, Maxey. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020. He's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Brian, back to you.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Edey's checked in for Vucevic. Hunter comes in for Buzelis. And it's Kobe White in for Mitchell. Pass to De Silva. It's McCain on the wing. Giddey defends. Here's De Silva. Now Maxey. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. Maxey's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the middle. Here's Jackson. MP making his presence felt.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Maxey on the wing. Outside Edwards. The three ball. And it's Chicago with a board. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Here's Jackson. Pass to White. Inside. MP again. Jackson's got 32 points in the game.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Maxey with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
Fires for three. Can't get it to drop. MP getting it done for Chicago. He's been an offensive force. Now with over 30 points after the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fifth.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Chicago Bulls.
They're clicking offensively, making the right decisions, and of course, making shots.
And they say it's a make-or-miss league.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year.
We've been talking about this contest since the season began.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
'76ers trail by 17. Giddey is the one with White by his side at the 2. MP is out there with Edey, and it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Outside White. Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 34.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by White. There's a screen. Going inside. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Maxey. And here's Edwards outside.
Great defense from MP. Those young legs helping him get that block.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Chicago passing it around. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
At the line,
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Shooting 1.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 5. 4-3. Again, the miss by Edwards.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Edgecombe. To stop the run. Counted from distance. Edgecombe's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more.
Oh, wow.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. 76ers trail by 20. Here's De Silva. Still no points.
It's 2 missing.
Outside Edwards. Edwards a screen on White. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jared McCain. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And MP with a basket on the assist from Giddey. MP's got 43 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to De Silva, and here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Edey, and Buzelis is subbed in for Hunter. Grimes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now Maxey. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Mitchell's checked in for Chicago. Philadelphia also making some changes. McCain comes in for De Silva. And it's Colin Sexton in for Edwards. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And it's Maxey missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
And MP throws it down hard.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Pass to Grimes. It's stolen by MP. Here's the break. Tipped. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. For 3, Maxey knocks it down from distance. Maxey's got 6.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Dunn, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Giddey. The 76ers also with a sub. Fontecchio's checked in. Grimes, the pass to Maxey. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Maxey on the wing. They set the screen. Fires from deep. He buries it from three. Maxey's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Jones feels it out. And Fontecchio pulls it down. 76ers trail by 19. The kick out to Maxey. Over Mitchell. And so it's Chicago out in front by 19 going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Edgecombe out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Jared McCain. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Sexton in at the one. MP outside. No good from outside. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best of the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Straight. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
McCain shot is off.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Mitchell, the pass to Vucevic. Here's Jackson. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. The Bulls making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Maxey's checked in. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move. And I think what people love the most about Tyrese Maxey is the enthusiasm he plays with. He always seems to be smiling and having fun out there.
Mitchell's checked in for Giddey.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Sexton passes to Maxey. Outside Grimes. No good on the triple.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Jackson. Another bucket. Wow. And And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
He has come out of the halftime on a mission, just relentless.
And there's a pick. Pass to Edgecombe. Three-pointer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Jackson.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The rebound by Jackson. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Jones. To the inside. And they double up MP. Pass to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago passing it around. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Now here's McCain. Back to Grimes. And a nice finish on the layup.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
To the paint. Here's MP. And again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss. I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
The 3 from Sexton. Drops in the 3.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Yeah, and when he's dominant on the glass, his team benefits in so many ways. He took a lot of pressure off of his teammates tonight.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Maxey, a good look. Again, Philadelphia.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. From deep, MP. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Grimes up top. Shoots. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on MP.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the 76ers, Quentin Grimes taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hit the ball.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Grant Hill.